in the background. Hair's messed up, looking good. Hey, what's up everybody? John from Old Running Farm here. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to turn a profit with chickens. Are they planting some big old trees back there? Hell yeah! Oh, we're gonna have to take a look down there. It looks like they're planting some big trees or big bushes over by that development next door. So we're definitely gonna take a look at that. Also just gonna check on the water for our alpacas right now. And while I do that, I just wanted to give a disclaimer. So I'm going to tell you like our actual round numbers for how much money we made this year for chickens. And I'll eventually get to doing a full financial video for the farm. But I just wanted to make clear again, anytime we talk about money, looking good, everybody's so wet over here. It stinks. But anyway, anytime we talk about money, I just want to make clear that we are not saying this to like show off or anything like that. You know, both Catherine and I work really hard. We both have full-time jobs, and that's sort of how we were able to fund this. But I think it's also important for us to be honest and tell you exactly what it costs and how much we make in case, you know, you want to do this on your own, because I think chickens are an achievable goal to actually make a profit selling hatching eggs. Alpacas is, they're much more difficult, but they're a lot more fun, except when you're picking up yards and yards of poop all day. Ladies. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about some real numbers, and I just want to make sure that you guys know that we are not saying that to show off or to flex or anything like that. We're just trying to be 100% transparent and honest with you guys. So, the first real number that I can tell you guys, so over this past year, and I will also disclaimer this again by saying some of the numbers for our costs, our expenses, include some like sort of big upfront costs, mainly in the types of chickens that we got. So purchasing, you know, initial stock. Because last year, so 2021, or previous financial year rather, 2021, most of our expenses went into building. You know, we built chicken coops, all that infrastructure cost a lot of money. This year, our biggest expense was chickens and hatching eggs. So I'll outline that, but I just wanted to make it clear that, you know, we are sort of inching towards the goal of profitability, but we have actually achieved that this year, but we'll hopefully have a bigger profit margin going forward. Anyway, so our overall sales, so our gross income from last year was around $14,500. So that's $14,500 is the round number version of how much we made, which is just fantastic. So that's the big number that I'm sure everybody wants to hear first. So that's what I gave you, and then I'll sort of break that down. Right now, I just want to check and see what they're doing at the development next door. So I'll be right back. So far they've put in those trees right there, which is nice. I hate this development. Like right on our property line, that stone wall there. All right, so that's nice. Planting some sort of shrubby, evergreen, arborvitae on the side there. All right, so this is how our income breaks down. As I look at my little notes here. So the vast majority of our chicken income, or our chicken income, was from selling hatching eggs, mostly on eBay, but also some on Facebook Marketplace. But as Catherine will tell you, Facebook Marketplace takes a lot more effort. You got to talk to a lot of people, and like half of them don't even respond, and you know. Anywho, so mainly through eBay, and then so on eBay we sold, or overall, our hatching egg sales were $10,700 in round numbers. So that's really good. Then we also sold chicks, and we sold a lot of them for just like $5, so that was not a big, wasn't a big part of our income. That totaled around $1,000. And then we also sold chickens. Like, so our main process is Catherine sees some chickens online that she really likes. She goes out, she gets them thinking that we can raise them up, hatch them, and sell hatching eggs. And if they end up not selling very well, then we raised out the chickens, and we sell the chickens and call it a day. So the livestock, the chickens that we sold totaled $3,500. So that's really good. So that was great. And basically that alone covered all of our chicken feed costs. I'm gonna just have to back out of them because they're so loud. So the numbers break down. So there's that. So total of $14,500, which is tremendous. And I think we really only started selling on eBay in May. So literally we have 5 months this next year to hopefully make up for us, which is almost half a year. So I would hope that this year we can do $15,000 on eBay alone just in hatching eggs, which would be awesome. We are also, just speaking of hatching eggs, hopefully our emus will start laying towards the end of this year, 2023, and then we can start selling their hatching eggs, which would be great. Those fetch even more money, so wonderful. Now, there are some costs associated with having chickens, obviously. So the costs that we have: chick feed, $650 for the year. Then we have just chicken feed, $2,700 for the year, which is a lot. We also spent $1,000 on pine shavings, which is a lot. Then after that, we had the purchase of chicks, which was $500. So we spent around $500 purchasing chicks. And then we spent $1,500 purchasing hatching eggs. There's also an additional $1,200 that we put right at the end of the year that we got for Catherine's lemon owl beards, which hopefully will be good next year, but she really liked those. So there's that. Then there's also, so that's basically what it costs to have the chickens. So total in like feed, bedding, and livestock, it was, John's gonna have to do math because he didn't break it out. So we'll call it 1,000, 2,150, 3,850. Oh no, that's 2,000, 4,700, 5,700. So it was about 6,000 and some odd dollars just in like maintenance costs. So feed, bedding, etc. There was also like we spent some money on like, waterers and things like that, but that was really not that much, just a couple $100. So I've sort of included that in my rounding numbers here. But then, so the income for hatching eggs also includes the cost for postage, which, especially towards the end of the year, we found that people they started paying a little bit less, specifically for the Ayam Samanis, which we were really surprised by. We thought those were going to be like our cash crop, especially because we had such high quality chicks. But so then, so basically half the year we paid 1-to-1 for shipping. So there was zero markup on the shipping. So that was basically just a pass-through cost. So $16.25 to ship the eggs. The customer paid $16.25. We paid $16.25. And that was the end of it. Now we have ShipStation, which means we pay $14 for shipping, and it costs $16.25. So there's a little, every little bit counts, man. The postage cost that we had last year was $2,700. So that's significant. And again, that only really counts against our hatching eggs, but it's a lot. Then we also had eBay fees. They took $600, but it's really small. And then like shipping supplies was $160. So overall, our overall numbers, all inclusive for chickens, was $14,500 in income and then $9,800 in cost, which gives us a little less than $5,000 in profit. Yeah, so it's like $4,700 in profit. Now, as Catherine will tell you, everybody says time is money, energy is money, but to us, money is money. So, you know, an extra $4,000 is a lot. And so I really think that if you want to make money on your homestead, and I think we've talked about this before, and granted, we are not a homestead. We're working towards being a farm. We are now insured. We are with the state. We're a farm, period, end of sentence. We're actually now an LLC, which is kind of exciting. We're going to start doing some agritourism, and we're going to be nicing this place up a little bit. I've been working on the alpaca pasture up there, and we're going to put some nicer fencing in. But anyway, selling hatching eggs on eBay is a fantastic way to make some extra money with chickens. You know, I think a lot of people will sell eating eggs, and that's fine, that's dandy, that's all good. We used to sell eating eggs at the end of our driveway. We would put 8 dozen eggs in a cooler at the end of our driveway, and they would sell out in like an hour. We're selling for $5 a dozen. These chickens that we have, currently on eBay, we're selling for almost $5 an egg. So even though there can be a big upfront cost, I think just the fact that we can sell hatching eggs and make this money is great. So my advice, and take it or leave it, would be if you're looking to make some extra money on your farm, your homestead, just at home, whatever you do, spend a little money on some higher end chickens. You want to get some good stock. We have found that Tollbunt Polish are really good. The Iam Samanis were good for a while. I think it's just probably a market saturation at this point. There's just too many people who have them to really necessitate paying a lot. But, you know, do some research, find some breeds in your area, join local Facebook groups, and look into selling some hatching eggs. All you really need, you just need to keep everybody healthy. You need to keep everybody clean and keep them separate so you know which eggs are which. And then, you know, sell them on eBay, sell them to your friends, family. There's lots of people out there who like to incubate and hatch chicks. And, you know, if you're looking to just have eggs for yourself, just have, you know, another separate little pen. It doesn't need to be very much. Even if you have just 6 chickens and you sell a dozen hatching eggs a week, it's going to be more than you're going to get for eating eggs. So that's how we make money with our chickens. And I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any questions, please let us know in the comments down below. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.